all the way around Campo Militar. So here we go. We got Cloud9 making landfall right next to the Brazilian Crusaders. Nerf, you can see, already on the hunt for a gun as firefight is starting to break out around him.
Yeah, Nerf took a little bit of damage there, possibly on the parachute in. Rusty Zera has as well. Rogi looking to find somebody with his M16, but he gets taken down by Profi.
Nice shots coming out from there. Profi just follows through, and Brazilian Crusaders are in a world of trouble now. 2 members up. They're already on the back foot, and that is not the way you want to start the tournament.
Yeah, it looks like all the teams are kind of moving in. 4AM is on the north side. They pretty much have the northern half of the circle all to themselves. You can see ENCE here moving across the path, possibly a little bit of CL here, Crystal Luster. Ooh, Moody trying to get some shots onto K3, who's rotating, and ooh, he's taking some damage himself, though, from the other members of AHQ who are covering this well.
CR just cutting through them, but look at that. Moody does manage to spot out one, get the down and the flush onto it, but Moody's taking a lot of damage on a different angle. The rest of Envy is repositioning onto it. I like this shift over. Go ahead and take out the tires. Moody's just going to have time to get the meds up. So Envy, they have the numbers advantage. HQ got the shots and the initiation onto that. We've got Incognito that's just trying to crash back down around, shoot to kill. They're just trying to hold their location. Nice shots coming out from Aloyd, managed to take down one. The rest of the team's just trying to push through as Incognito is just looking for some type of home. Early rotations are so big right now, so that could pay off. Sure, they've lost one member as they're just trying to catch a little bit of air and get over into safety. A lot of these teams are managing, they're only losing one inside of these rotations, so they're somehow managing to at least right the ship as it goes through.
Yep, there is Raspo getting chased down here by Bobo. And OGN Rangers, oh my goodness, some nice shots with the Mini 14 there by Bobo.
AHQ is holding back right now. I believe it's Aerowolf that's trying to cross through. Is Winner going to take the shots? No, looks like Icky's just going to make it back down into that little bit of a dip to hide from. OP Rangers, no real vision either, so this might be their opportunity to move.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to safely be able to move up to the side of that next hill, close to AHQ there. AHQ will probably hear him knocking on the door. Winner looking to take some shots onto the Aerowolves. He's got the angle onto Icky. I think he could probably take this if he felt like it, but he is all alone there. He's split from the other members of AHQ.
He has to get something out of this. He's left the other 2 members of AHQ. They have 2 teams that are over there next to him. If he doesn't get something out of this, it's going to be so detrimental from his team. But the moment he takes a shot, God V is just going to take him down. New circle does pop up, and we are going right into those fields with a ton of hay bales. All the teams along the edge up to the northeast are going to have to make a push. So with this, Winner, what are you going to do? Going to throw out a smoke that's going to give away his position. Goes for the spray onto it. Nothing really connecting through it. Gets a little bit of damage, but look, 4AM hears this. They go, wait, there is somebody right next to us, and they are not going to allow anything out of it. Tamiria's taking a couple of shots back down towards AHQ, and it's just reposition on reposition. How's this grenade going to come up? Is it going to connect? Winner goes down inside of that exchange. He's just going to get easily flushed. There's no real benefit coming out of that push in the position that he was at.
Yeah, 4AM taking advantage of that, knocking Winner out. A nice little kill for them here. CL in the meantime taking on some fights in the background. OP Gaming Rangers trying to push up onto the last couple members here. Bobo comes over the hill. 1 kill. That is 2 knocks for him. Is he going to get the 3rd? It's just Icky left, but he has to back off.
OP Rangers, they got a little bit of damage off, but you can see HQ's now starting to come alive back down behind them. I was just trying to find anything going on, but Shoot the Kill is just trying to gatekeep out ENCE right now. Shots connecting from a sideline. They are just having to make their way up this hillside, and there is nowhere for them to go. They're just trying to get to the reprieve that the top of the hill might provide.
Behind all of this, OP Gaming Rangers did manage to knock out Aerowolf. 4AM now fighting Armory Gaming here up on the hill. ZG coming over, doing a little bit of damage, cooking this grenade.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Nice grenade could pay off for them, but look at this Incognito now caught in between Envy and ENCE, and that is a terrible place to be. You can see so much utility having to be used at the time. God be the last member up and alive for 4AM as they make the push over there. Shoots a kill. Still looking back around for what's happening with him. Purdy Curdy looking back down towards Alo, who did go down inside this exchange. This is just a massacre on this part of the circle as nobody has any easy path. And here we go. Pat Caps, can you hit the nade? Just going to overhand toss it in. He's going to get taken down as they reposition out.
Great job there by Incognito to move out and prevent Pat Caps from getting that grenade in, but they will be taken down in 12th place by Envy anyway, and it looks like you can see ENCE in the background here now moving up. Looks like Squeaky, he has died outside of the circle to Purdy Curdy. Bobo in a fight with Armory Gaming. DMG will get taken down, and that is Armory Gaming down in 11th place.
But they're going to have to move here. They've got the circle coming up right back behind him. Envy just trying to mop up what's going on as ENCE is eliminated in 10th place. So now we've got Envy and Shoot to Kill looking back down towards each other. Very familiar with each other as they're both from North America, but Team Liquid just looks back up and drops Moody. Now Team Liquid in a strong point to gate team out 2 North American teams. They've got the angles as Envy is eliminated. Shoot to Kill's Adam right up in front of him. So Gonna have to keep an eye on how this plays out. You can see Cardi just trying to make his way into the safe zone. Does Team Liquid see it? A little bit of a crossfire coming to play, and good lord, Cardi just gets dropped.
Jeans with a nice rip there. Great gatekeeping here by Team Liquid. They do have one member knocked, but Adam is outside of the circle. He is in a lot of trouble, and he will get taken down. That is shoot to kill down in 7th place. Team Liquid doing very well here. They have 2 knocks. They should be able to get the reses here. They have just enough time, it looks like, to get this up and get going.
Try to make sure you do as much attrition damage as you can, but here we go. Monkey King sneaking right up next to Crystal Luster, takes the shots, gets it down onto one of them, looking back over towards Long, and that is Crystal Luster just getting eliminated. That drops us down to 4 teams, 15 alive.
What a 2v1 there from Monkey King. Excellent job knocking out the last 2 members. C9 trying to make their move right now to get into this circle. It is a very dangerous thing no matter what. No matter how many smokes you have, that is really dangerous. Shox, though, heard the shots from Freecs Fatal. Moving over here to try to find some shots, but he's taking some damage himself. Was that Ibiza from long range? My goodness.
He has just got a hilltop that he was playing around, but here's the problem with it. When you keep going for those peaks over that hill, sooner or later you do have somebody that looks back that direction. Ibiza does go down. That kind of provides a reprieve for everybody to now start making their way through this no man's land territory. Shadow goes down, and a massive explosion as K-Mine is just trying to make his way forward. K-Mine and Lobes, they're just trying to push out just to get to some form of safety. You can see Style got Lambu off on 2 different angles, but how much damage has Cloud9 received at this point? Another nice grenade coming back out from him. Could land maybe a little bit short there. Not going to get a connection onto it. Style also trying to do a return grenade onto it. K-Mine still looking back over on that other angle, but does get dropped from it. There is just nowhere to go as Cloud9 gets decimated.
Yeah, Cloud9 gets surrounded here. Team Liquid looking to secure this western flank on this side of the hill, trying to knock out Freecs Fatal. They don't want to get flanked over here on the left side. Freecs Fatal now in a really difficult position. There isn't a lot of room for them to maneuver at this point. They're blocked in on the south by Team Liquid, and the circle moves over to the east, making it even more difficult for them.
Team Liquid sitting on 8 kills right now, looking back over towards Freecs Fatal. It's got 2 more points potentially sitting there that they really want to pick up. 17 also still a lot of control over the area that they have, but they've been having to surrender a lot of information just with how Team Liquid is playing this and how aggressive they're holding so many different angles. 17 hasn't had a chance to really peek up and get as much information as they want.
I love what Team Liquid's doing here. They are covering so much territory, making sure that they control the situation. They dictate the pace of this. And here's Jempty getting a lot of nice shots on the Style. Can't quite get the knock, though. Style able to make it sneakily behind that hay bale. Samty trying to take a few shots over here onto 17. Nothing really connecting for him. Ooh, but he tries to peek and pays for it there.
I kind of love how Team Liquid are herding a Freecs over towards 17. Be like, yeah, you guys fight each other and do some damage to it. Even if we don't get the down on a Freecs, we'll just force you guys to fight. Look at the amount of territory that Team Liquid controls versus 17. 17's just kind of crammed into this corner right now. Sure, they peek up, they get some damage onto Team Liquid, but there's really nowhere for them to go. They haven't been able to extend out, and right along the edge like that, they have to know they're not going to get control of the circle, and that's why Ibiza is walking right up into the middle of this, forcing everybody to have to move around how he wants them to move.
Yeah, right now it looks like Freecs Fatal has found a nice little hill to hide behind that is in the circle, so we might not see any of these 3 teams really duke it out quite yet until they're forced to by phase 9 here. It looks like they've all kind of found their little positions. They're just going to try to peek and take some shots at each other. 17, I think, very content to just wait and try to just out-skill Team Liquid at the end.
The X factor for me is got to be Freecs. Where they're positioned at. I mean, they don't have the chance really of winning as much as the other 2 teams, but the direction that they choose to look and who they decide to take shots at in this last point, as you can see Team Liquid right up near the center, so everybody's going to be kind of vying towards that center spot. If they choose to look back over towards 17 and do the damage to him, get it down onto it, that could really open it up for Team Liquid. But if they choose to focus Team Liquid, that's going to open it up for 17.
Yeah, really aggressive play here by Liquid to really make sure they control the center of that circle. This is the last circle. The blue will collapse into the very center. There's a little spinning star you can see on the bottom right-hand corner of your map. That is where the circle will collapse into. These teams don't have a lot of time to work with this. It's only a couple minutes here. So Team Liquid has this hill here. They have a lot of cover, but there's tons of smokes coming out. 17 making a move.
Here we go. Look at all the smoke that's down in play, and that beautiful grenade coming out from Ibiza, getting it down onto 2 members, and Ibiza is just absolutely on fire at this hilltop. He is just destroying 17. Meanwhile, looks back over towards Freecs. They're just trying to push back up, and that's another down popping up for Team Liquid. There is nowhere for these other 2 teams to go that Liquid does not see. It is unrelenting, but finally James goes down. It is just Monkey King to fight off Team Liquid. He's just trying to go for the flush. He's out inside the blue right now. Slowly creeping over, picks up Santi as well. That pushes him up to 6 kills. But we got Ibiza and Jimpty on the hunt, and that's gonna be Team Liquid taking the very first round.
Incredible circle control here at the end by Team Liquid. Really smart play to take control of that top hill. They could see all of the hay bale area, all of that little farm there, so they knew what other teams were doing there. They didn't have to worry about that so much, and they could just box out the other teams on the northern edge of the circle.